Hello, very good afternoon to all the educators who are joining us around the world. We heartily welcome you all on the closing ceremony of the International Bootcamp on Coding, Artificial Intelligence, Robotics for the school educators. We will be shortly starting just in few minutes. We have very exciting things for all of you. So I want everyone to be part of this session from the starting till the end. Till the time, let me introduce you my colleague Tina. Hello, Tina.
Hello, Ayush. Good afternoon.
Yeah, very good afternoon. It's amazing to see the educators joining on and, of course, responding on the chat. Hello, Nawab Khan, Reenu, Ujala, and many more. We want you all to please also mention your country.
Very warm greetings to all the dignitaries and to our dear educators to be here for this International Bootcamp program Level 1 closing ceremony organized by STEMpedia and ARTPARK. I am more than grateful to be here and welcome you all to this closing ceremony.
I think, Tina, we should start for the day, and I can see all the
Yeah.
educators have joined. So once again, a very hearty welcome to all the educators who have joined us on the closing ceremony. As I said, we want you all to be part of this complete session where we would be talking about lot many things. So stay tuned with us till the end. To start the closing ceremony, as said, this boot camp was never possible without all the collaborators. So I would request Tina to please tell us little about all the collaborators.
Sure, Ayush. International Bootcamp program is hosted by STEMpedia and ARTPARK AI and Robotics Technology Park by IISc Bangalore. We have been supported by Niti Aayog, that is Atal Innovation Mission, which is a part of central government part of India. Um, it's been pleasure to have All India Educators Forum and American Indian Foundation to be as our community partner. We also have many international partners like Purpose Smart Education Palestine, National Institute of Education Singapore, Apex Coding Academy Egypt, and ITA Tunisia, EduStream UAE. Over to you, Ayush.
Yeah. So thank you, Tina, and it's amazing. It's really amazing to have so many wonderful collaborators, and of course, they have helped us a lot in reaching out to so many educators around the world. Now, talking about the today's agenda, so I would like to tell you, basically today we would be talking about the educators boot camp in which we were the part, how our journey was. Of course, we would be having some mentors coming us, joining us here, who would be, of course, addressing us all. Also, we would be hearing with some of the wonderful educators who have shared their experience. We would be also understanding about the ecosystem. I'll just give you a small brief. So basically, it's this all complete boot camp which we have brought to you is with a complete vision to get into the roots of the education system and reach to maximum students to provide them an enhancement of education in AI and coding. We also have wonderful, I should say, programs coming up for you where we would be looking forward on AI ambassador program for educators. As from the first day, we have been talking about the resources which we would be sharing it to you so that, of course, you can use them to propagate this knowledge to the students of yours. We would be also looking into that. And of course, a very important that is certificate and badge distribution. So we have so many things to cover, but of course, we are going to make this complete journey of yours very interesting. So starting with about a small journey of the boot camp. So here you can see in this boot camp level 1, we had almost 2,258 educators who joined us from around 100 plus countries. And it was really an amazing experience to have them all coming up in the live sessions, submitting their assignments, and also sharing their knowledge as well as helping other educators in the community. So I would like to thank all the educators who joined us in this journey and of course made this successful. Now, this is a small start, of course, but a clear vision would be given by our mentors. So today we have with us Mr. Pankaj Verma, co-founder and CTO of STEMpedia, who is an alumnus of IIT Kanpur. So I would like Mr. Pankaj Kumar, Pankaj Verma, to please take over the session and please share us about the vision and the journey what you have seen.
Yeah, so I hope you are able to hear me. So first of all, congratulations to all the educators who have been participating in this bootcamp, and also like very congratulations to the team who have organized this whole event, Ayush, Tina ji, and the other educators who have been like very much doing this like educator bootcamp, so that the teachers are actually being empowered as well. And it's very important that we empower our teachers as well, and that's where this the vision of this whole educator bootcamp was started. Last year we had good number of participation coming in, and this year we have got better in terms of the participation. We have a lot more collaboration coming in, and most importantly we have ARTPARK as the co-host of this whole educator bootcamp as well, which is the part of which is a ISC Bangalore backed organization. And we have been very I would say thankful to them who to all to the co-host ARTPARK and all the other collaborators as well, in order to make this event go bigger as well. So just adding to the words in terms of why this kind of bootcamp is very important and how you can utilize it in the further as well is this is something which is not which is something which is not being covered in the regular or regular activities. This is something which the students cover in a co-curricular way, or during their computer classes, which is pretty much irregular happening during the pandemic as well. But this was an opportunity where like educators like you were able to get the knowledge about the artificial intelligence, machine learning, and some part of the coding as well. So with this, what we were what our objective was that we would be able to empower you so that you are able to take the learning that you had and you can pass it on to the students. So this is a chain that we have started where we are educating you, and then from there you would be educating to the students on the artificial intelligence and machine learning, and then the new age technologies as well. So this was the level 1, and then we would have the level 2 as well as a part of robotics. I was very happy to see the response coming in from all the educators, the kind of project that the educators have submitted as well. And we would like them to be the part of this community, which is basically a community with a vision to have all the the community to have a vision to make AI easy, fun, and enjoying for the students as well. So with that, I would just pass on the things to Ayush. Yes, Ayush.
Yeah. Thank you, Pankaj ji, and it was really amazing to hear you. And I think now educators would have gotten clear idea that how exactly this vision of educators boot camp came up with us and with our collaborators. So now I would just share back my screen, and I would like to show you some of the feedback shared by our educators. So of course, there were a lot many feedbacks. We were able to just collect some of them. So here is a small view of what exactly educators said about us and about their journey in this bootcamp. We are also blessed to have some of the educators with us today here. So I would request Tina to please ask our educators and let them share their experience in the coding.
Sure, Ayush. It's amazing to have a few of our educators joined with us today in this wonderful evening. Now, let's hear from them about their experience through this bootcamp program. First, I welcome Miss Neetu to share her experience. Over to you, Neetu, ma'am. Neetu, ma'am, am I audible?
Ma'am, thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. This is Neetu Saini from Rajasthan, India. I'm proud of myself, part of the International Bootcamp. Currently, I am working in American Indian Foundation as a school facilitator. My role in organization develop to 21st century skill with student and guide to student science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. This bootcamp was amazing for me and beautiful and thoughtful for me. Thank you so much, Tina ji and Ayush sir and STEMpedia. This session was very, very learned for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Neetu ma'am. That was awesome. Now I call upon Elena ma'am to share her thoughts.
Hello. Can I start?
Yeah, you are audible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Hello, my name is Yelena. I'm from Russia. Thank you so much for inviting me to International Bootcamp. It is an honor to be with you. Last summer, I participated in your first International Bootcamp, as I say, like this. It was like being asleep and waking up. It was awesome. This year is even cooler. More participants, new task in PictoBlocks, and I'm looking forward next level the second. I bought Wacky and now I'm waiting for it to come to me. I have a wife at home. I like it, STEMpedia. And yes, I share my knowledge and experience with my robotics colleagues in Russia and with children. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena ma'am. We have Binoy Matthew sir here. Binoy Matthew sir, it's your time to share your thoughts.
Evening, hi all. Thank you for giving me, first of all, the opportunity to
Hello, Binoy sir. I think there was
my
some.
thanks with you. Definitely,
Hello,
it
Binoy
was
sir.
wonderful session all through the journey. It was very cooperative staffs. Especially, I gave special thanks. Sir, is it audible? Yes.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
audible?
yeah.
Hello.
Binoy sir. Yeah, I think there's some network issue. Yeah.
It was audible now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Binoy sir. Please continue. Yeah, Binoy sir, you can please continue. Yeah, please.
Is it audible now?
Yeah, yeah. It's perfect now. It's perfect.
Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to share. My special thanks to STEMpedia, ARTPARK, and other collaborative organizations in collaboration with, especially the educators, I mean the trainers, those who helped all through the journey. Special thanks to Mr. Ayush, Tina ma'am. Thank you for the way you shared your teaching things, the materials that helped us a lot. This is my first experience with you, but I really enjoyed. I learned so many things, and I give my commitment to impart the things learned from your side, I'll part to the new generation. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Binoy sir, for your valuable words.
So yeah, I think we have Ravindra Singh, sir. Yeah, hello, Ravindra Singh, sir.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Myself Ravinder Singh from Rajasthan in India. I am working as a consultant in American India Foundation. First of all, I just want to say thanks to STEMpedia management for inviting me as a panelist here. Through this bootcamp journey, I have learned so many things. Likewise, object detection program, human body detection program, machine learning, natural language processing program, and artificial intelligence and robotics. Here I want to mention that you guys are doing a tremendous job in the field of artificial intelligence and robotics, because I just feel that for putting forward to STEM, it is important to we all should work on artificial intelligence and robotics, because it's nowadays pretty much required everywhere. So I just want to say thanks to STEMpedia team and all collaborators and my organizations also for giving me this opportunity to learn so many things through this international bootcamp. So thank you so much, team. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ravindra sir, and thanks to all the educators who have joined us. There were many other experiences shared by the educators in the Telegram, and it was really amazing to hear from you that you all liked it, and definitely we try our level best to come up with the wonderful things what we have, so that of course these things can be shared to the students who are related to you. Now moving ahead, I would like to show you some projects of the educators, of course, who have definitely taken eyes of other educators as well. So I'll just share my screen. So of course, as I said, there were many projects which we have received, and I would like to also add some of my points, my things. What I felt so good was there were not only the videos which only showcased the projects what they have understood, but there were many other videos where educators have done a DIY project, that is do it yourself, and of course came up with a wonderful explanation of explaining the concept what they have learned. And it was also amazing to know that they have used multiple different languages, and of course that is of course going to help us to localize the understanding of AI in different regions of the world. Now taking forward, to a very important and today's part is about knowing about the ecosystem which we always wanted to come up, and of course, yeah, of course, we come up and help you to grow this community, grow this understanding of knowledge. So now I would request Pankaj, so please take over the session from here, and of course, let us know about a complete vision behind this boot camp and other things which are coming ahead. Over to you, Pankaj.
Yes, thank you, Ayush. And congratulations to all the educators who have like joined us as the panelists as well. And like we would be shortly announcing top performers, and like we would be having the certification also given as well. So actually, I would take around 10 to 15 minutes just to like introduce to the ecosystem that we are actually building in STEMpedia, and how we are looking to impact the different teachers and schools, and also the students as well. So this is an ecosystem that we have created in the last 4 to 5 year journey, and this is something which now we are implementing in a lot of places, so that the students are being impacted, and they are able to learn the 21st century skills as well. So first of all, why actually this is important is because currently the age in which we are, like AI is going to create a very big opportunity in terms of economic growth as well. And in the coming 10 to 15 years, AI would be one of the most prominent like field where a lot of economic growth is going to happen. So when we talk about the economy and these things, so we have to understand that this is basically how the students that we have right now will be in the next 10 to 5 like in next 10 to 15 years, when they will be coming for the job opportunities. AI is going to be one of the most important field that would give a lot of opportunities to them as well. And this is something which the students, if they learn, they give time for learning all these skills, they would be able to develop the 21st century skills. They would be able to learn basics of coding as well. They would be able to have a wide variety of career opportunities. So that is something which we are looking as a place where the students are now required at least to give information about AI and the different 21st century skills, so that they can make the decision on their own. We should not enforce any decision, but they should take the decision. So we have to provide them those possibilities as well. And as a part of it, what we have done is we have created a whole ecosystem with AI and robotics lab in a box. So what we are actually doing is we have created a NEP sandbox, or a sandbox of innovation, which is going to implement the latest technological trends like coding, AI, robotics, tinkering, all at one place. And this is one of the labs we have set up in Bangalore. So I will also show you the short overview of that as well. So as a part of this whole ecosystem, what we are doing is we are simplifying the things for schools and for the teachers, so that the delivery of all the like content and also the knowledge is seamless between the student and the teacher. Because there would be a lot of teachers who are currently computer science teachers, and they are the people who would be actually taking this up and doing the teaching of AI to the students. So we want to empower them as well, and that's where this Educator Bootcamp came into the place. And but we want them to support in terms of curriculum, in terms of software availability or the technology availability, so that they are able to implement it in a very good manner, and then also give them infrastructure where they are able to implement it as well. So as some part of robotics is also the part of the whole ecosystem as well. And I will also explain why robotics is something which we should look forward to have in the school environment. So this is the like Eklavya Learning Innovation Sandbox where I am currently right now, and this is something which we have set up in Bangalore. And the creator of this whole this lab is ISC Bangalore, ARTPARK, and the Eklavya Innovation Sandbox. And also we have a lot of collaborators into this, like Atal Innovation Mission, Department of Science and Technology, Alto University, and then Step. All those like collaborators are there in order to make this whole sandbox work as well. So I just want to give you, show you what we have built here. So I'll just share the sound so that everyone can hear it. Yes. Yeah, so this is the kind of a model lab that we have set up in Bangalore with ARTPARK, and like there are a lot of parts, like a lot of things are there in the ecosystem, and one of the biggest, like I would say, the important part of this ecosystem is the PictoBlock software, because PictoBlocks is we started off with a vision of PictoBlocks as kind of a place where the student can learn the new age technology like AI and robotics in a very fun manner, and it also into a very interactive manner. That's why we took the Scratch as a base, and then on top of it we build a lot of AI based extensions and integration with hardware as well. But I would also show you one of the newest development that we have done in this whole PictoBlocks, which is going to explode the whole way of how we are able to teach students the machine learning. So that is also something which I will talk later part of this thing as well. So PictoBlocks is one thing which is going to be the part of this ecosystem. The other part is the robotics kits. Why we are focusing on the hardware or the robotics kit is the reason behind that is it's very like what we have done is we have made it very easy for the teachers and for students to start off with. The other part is when the student interact with the hardware, then there is a very like enthusiasm that inside the student that, okay, if I have to teach like learn coding, if I have a hardware, then I would be more interested in learning the coding part as well. When I'm seeing the things moving physically, I would be more attracted towards. So that is why the students love the hardware that we have. A lot of places we have implemented it, and we have seen that the students are loving the hardware bit, and they are able to learn the coding, AI, and the different skills through hardware in a very fun way as well. And the retention of the knowledge is also very high. It's not like we are telling them just to drag and drop something. They are trying and they are able to learn the concept in a more depth. So that is something which we are looking for, where the students are not just following the instruction, but are actually able to experiment it in the other directions as well. So that is something which we are doing with the hardware. And then the way we have done the whole curriculum and the whole implementation of the hardware is very seamless, and the integration with the existing computer lab or existing like curriculums of your coding would be very seamless as well. So just to give you an example, if you have to make the student learn about loop, so one of the biggest one of the thing that we do with loops is we make the student understand how the traffic light works and program the traffic light on the quirky in order to make it run. So what happens is when they are able to see it in the physical way, there is more attraction towards the project, more dedication towards the project. That is something which we want. So the students are able to learn the basics, and they are able to also learn the advanced bit, like creating their own self-driving cars, AI-based delivery robots. All those things is something which the students would be able to create. And there is a lot which we are coming up with as well. You would also get a lot of learning resources, because we know that coming from the background that you would be having, learning about AI is one thing, and then implementing AI would also take a lot of resources for you as well. So that's where what we have done is we have implemented a school level assessment and monitoring system. With the learning management system, you would be able to give licenses to the students of the content, and you would also be able to do the courses, quizzes, and those things as well. So as a part of this bootcamp, we will be giving you some of the licenses of the coding and the AI courses. But if you want to take a year-long course and those things, we can give you that as well, and you can contact us later on for that. And as a part of it, you would also get the teachers resources like lecture slides, activity sheet, which would make easy for you to basically implement something like this in the classroom. So even if you are teaching them the concept of loops, so you would be able to have the lecture slides and also the activity sheet. So that is something which we will be providing you as a part of this whole ecosystem. And one of the biggest thing is we are actually doing a lot of AI competitions, and during the past 3 years, we have done 3 events like this: Codever 2019, 2020, and 2021. And last year was very, very big, gave us very big results for us as well, where we got more than 68,000 teams participating from more than 65 countries. And this is a place where what we want to do is we want the students to basically get out and explore the different areas of AI, get out of their zone, and actually participate in an international event, so that when they are participating in international event, they would be also motivated. And there are a lot of prize money that we also have, which comes from the sponsors, the community partners, and those things. So there is a lot of recognition. There is a lot of competition happening, competition in terms of the skills. And there is also a lot of appreciation that comes when the students participate in Codever and these events. So last year was a big event, but this year we are actually going to have it in a hybrid way, and online and offline event as well. So we would like to collaborate with a lot of educators who have participated in this bootcamp to be the part of get their students to participate in this competition, and learn a lot from it as well. Then we are also developing a whole peer-to-peer learning ecosystem as well. So till now we have impacted more than 1 million students, and we want to drive them with our community as well. So community building is a very crucial part that we are starting with students now. Previously we have been doing it for the teachers, but now we will also get the students to share their projects, to share the different ideas that they have with the other students, and learn from the different peers as well. So that is something which we are going to focus a lot in this year. And we would like all of you to encourage your students as well to have that kind of sharing being done on the platforms like YouTube, and also in AI.the.STEMpedia as well. And till now we have been successful enough to establish more than 400 labs in a lot of different countries, and we are expecting to collaborate with all of you in order to make it bigger. And you are and we would like to have you on board as one of the schools or one of the institution to take up the ecosystem and basically impact the student as well. Now, coming to the most exciting part of it is what is coming up at STEMpedia. So in the last, I would say 7 to 8 months, we have been actually working on one of the biggest project that we had for PictoBlocks. Now, in PictoBlocks, if you see, you had artificial intelligence in terms of face detection, NLP is there, there is object detection, but those models are actually pre-trained. So basically, you cannot do training, training your own object detection model or training of your own machine learning model, like AI model was very limited to teachable machine. So whatever you are able to do the machine learning things in teachable machine, that you can import in PictoBlocks and like implement it with the within your project as well. Now what we have done is we have created a whole machine learning environment inside the PictoBlocks, so that what you are able to do is you are able to create your own machine learning based models inside PictoBlocks only. So you don't have to go to teachable machine and do the training. You can do it inside the PictoBlocks, and the biggest advantage is that you will require no internet in order to run this program. So this is currently in a beta version that we are testing internally. We are doing a lot of development in terms of this, but I would be showing you some of the demos of the different like environments that we have created in this in this machine learning environment as well. So one of the biggest advantage you will be getting is you don't require any internet to basically train the machine learning model. You can do it in the offline system in the PictoBlock software. And the other important part is that this whole ecosystem or the environment would be compatible with block-based coding and also with Python coding. So you can work on both block-based and Python coding using this machine learning environment. So you can import the project directly into the Python and you can run it as well. So I would just like to show you some of the coolest project types that we have. So we have 7 different types of projects in the machine learning environment. So I would go through one by one, and I would just take 4 or 5 minutes to just give you a glimpse of the whole environment to you as well. So in teachable machine, you have been using image classification, you have been using pose classification, and then there is audio classification as well. So flow wise, we have been able to maintain the flow, which is very easy for the teachers to understand and adapt as well. So you will get the image classification with a similar environment here as well, where you are able to classify different images like normal chest, bacteria infected chest, and virus infected chest. So what you are able to do is you have just able to add the samples with your webcam or with upload, train it, do some advanced training, and then you can test it and directly export it inside the PictoBlocks as well, or you can export it in the different formats as well. So image classification was something which you have done in the last assignment as well. So that is something which you can do. You can also do it with pose classification. So this here in PictoBlocks, you would be able to do the pose classification in a very quick manner, and you would also able to import the data very easily as well. So we have done a lot of work in the importing of data and also exporting of the model into the PictoBlocks environment as well. Then you have the audio classification now being available in PictoBlocks with this as well. So you can basically identify, create a machine learning model which identify clap, snap, or a cough. So those kind of things you would be able to do very easily with audio classification. Now, the next thing is the addition things that we have added into PictoBlocks machine learning environment is the hand pose. So basically, you have been using hand pose in the as a part of the extension. But now what you can do is you can also train your hand pose to identify it into different classes. So rock, paper, scissors, or you want to do any sign language, you can do all the sign languages that you want to do. So this is something which you can do very easily with the machine learning, with the hand pose classification. Then you have, we have actually also simplified the NLP for you. So instead of programming it with the extension, you can do it inside the machine learning environment as well. So you can have text being identified or classified into different classes very easily. So this is something which is going to be very effective in terms of how, in terms of how quickly you are able to create your NLP based models as well. And one of the biggest, one of the best feature that we have added into the machine learning environment is the object detection. Now, what you can do is, without even writing a single line of code, you would be able to train your own object detection based machine learning models as well. So suppose if you want to train the machine learning model to identify this particular bottle, so I can do that now as well. So I will just show you a brief demo of it as well. So Ayush, just let me know if you are able to see the PictoBlocks.
Yes.
Yes. So are you able to see the PictoBlocks?
Yeah, we can see PictoBlocks.
Yes. So this is the machine learning environment I have working on my development mode of PictoBlocks. And here, as you can see, I have created a lot of projects just for testing purpose. We are within our team, we are rigorously testing this whole environment so that we are able to do a public release very soon. So I want to show you the different type of projects that you can do. So you have all the options here. But one of the things which I want to show you and which I want all of you to be excited about is the object detection. So here, what you can do is, as a part of object detection, you can train your own machine learning model to identify certain objects inside the image as well. So this project will, this is a so the project will load and then we would be able to see the whole environment. So as you can see here, I have the whole process being created for it. So I can actually import images, like either I can download images or I can select it from my device. All those things I can do. So suppose if I want to add 10 images of doll, so I can actually, we have also created a whole repository of the images that you can basically use it and get it inside your project as well. So if I want to add 10 images of the doll into my project, I can just do it with this. So 10 images I want to have a toy and as a doll, and now I have all the images of the doll as well. So data wise, we are also simplifying the way how you would be able to work on this machine learning environment as well, or the students. So you don't have to actually go through the rigorous process of data, like data hunting or data labeling. So after you have done that particular process, you can label your data, different images with the things like doll, panda, all these things you can label. You can see and visualize all your images as well. So like this is an elephant, this is a lion, and this is a zebra, all those things you are able to do. And then you can also train your model very easily as well. And you can have multiple level of training. So this is kind of an environment where you are able, the students would be able to create the projects in a very, very easy method. And then we have the evaluation and test. So basically how well is your data, is your model working? All those things you can visualize, and then you can, at last, you can also test it. So all this thing happens in a very like graphical user interface way. So you don't have to write any code. And this is something which allows the students to basically create their own complex machine learning model very easily. So this year, when we are doing Codever or the international competition, we would be looking forward to all the educators and also to the students using this environment and creating very, very exciting projects, because the limit is like endless. You can basically create any project if you have a machine learning environment being given to you. So this is something which we would be opening up very soon in PictoBlocks. And then we also have the number regression and classification, which is a part of data science. So like training the number regression and drawing graphs. So we would be also releasing a lot of tutorials and how to use all this environment as well very soon as well. So this is the new thing that we have been doing inside the PictoBlocks, and we are actually hoping all of you to basically come and be the part of the beta testing as well, so that when you are able to like see and work on the environment, we would be able to get very quick feedback as well. So we are actually creating a group of educators who can basically help us in like beta testing and giving us the feedback as well. So that is something which we are also looking. So I hope you got the two information that I wanted to do from my part, which is one is the whole ecosystem that we have built, which is this whole like lab, and the new updates in the PictoBlogs. Now I think Ayush, you can call Swapnil as well, and we can have the ambassador program also added to it.
Yeah, sure, Pankaj. And I think now educators, you might have understood that what exactly we were talking about an ecosystem. It's not only a part, but a complete idea of transforming the AI education system. So I know I can see your messages. It's really amazing that you are so much excited and you want to be part of the team and be a part of this innovation journey. So let me now just introduce you to one of our mentors who has joined us today, Mr. Swapnil Kumar.
Hi, hello everyone. Yeah, sure, Ayush.
Yeah. So before I would hand over to Mr. Swapnil, I would like to tell you I would like to tell educators about Mr. Swapnil. So Mr. Swapnil has always came up with an extraordinary vision to support our educators. So to help them to grow personally and professionally. So this time again, I think you might have got an idea from the Pankaj ji that how exactly the things are. Now it's a high time that how you can be part of it and how you can, of course, grow yourself. Mr. Swapnil Kumar has supported more than thousands of educators to build themselves and grow in their own education societies. So one word for him I can come up right now is a transformer. So let's hear from him about how exactly the educators who are currently connected with us can be part of our innovation team. Over to you, Swapnil.
Thank you so much, Ayush. It's a huge pleasure for me to talk to all the educators and understand from them, how well our program has received, the content and the participation from all of you. And personally, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for just participation, for participating in our event, and looking forward to the participation as well moving forward. So just Ayush, if you can share the one brief content we have for our new upcoming program, which is the STEMpedia Ambassador Program. I'm really excited to share about this with all of you. So this is a unique opportunity that we are creating through which all the educators can partner with us to work with us and understand with us how we can transform this journey of improving the education of coding, AI, and robotics. Some of you may have got the chance of interacting with me, some of you may have not, but with this, we want to give this opportunity to all of you that you can come and participate with us on a single platform through which we can deliver our hands-on learning experience that you have felt. Earlier, everything was just there in books, earlier just only in PDFs and everything. Now with PictoBlogs, now with our entire ecosystem, there are thousands of educators who are feeling this wave of how the hands-on learning is providing them with a lot of advantages, with a lot of learning, with a lot of interest of the subject itself, rather than just mugging up things. So just to introduce this STEMpedia Ambassador Program to you, we will be looking out for educators across the globe who are passionate about child education, who are passionate about STEM education, who are looking forward to improving the coding and AI education in the world. Of course, it will also come with an opportunity to partner with us to, also help us deliver some of our products to your own country. So I've seen a lot of messages, how can I get the kit in Egypt? How can I get this kit in a lot of African countries, a lot of European countries, and so many more? This is a unique opportunity through which you can partner with us and do all of that. Now, Also, what we'll be looking for is if you have a network of schools, if you have a network of maker spaces, activity centers, labs, where we can also help harness the power of hands-on learning in such activity centers, we would like to understand from you where we can create that impact together. And then also we'll be running a lot of these workshops in your own country with the help of these ambassadors of ours. One thing that will be a prerequisite is a very good understanding of the local curriculum. At STEMpedia, we would like to create a curriculum which is global, not only restricted to the place where we have originated from. So we would like to expand our horizon through your understanding of the local curriculum. So with that, I'll come to the most exciting bit, as Pankaj also shared with you, that you will get a chance to test and experience all of these new products with us. So be it the hardware products, or be it the software products, or be it the curriculum, you guys will be the first one who will get the chance to experience all of this. Give us a lot of review, a lot of feedback on which our team, Ayush, Tina, myself, Pankaj, and our entire STEMpedia team will work with you to improve our offering. And of course, eventually this will come with a lot of monetary and non-monetary benefit for all of our ambassadors. So I'll just request all of you to stay tuned for the official announcement of the program. It will come up with the detailed understanding on what all will be offered, what will be your advantages, what all you'll get apart from the certificate and the badges and the ambassador badge from our side. So feel free to ask any questions related to it as well. I think we would like to hear a lot more from you. I think we have been giving you a lot of understanding of what we have been doing. But now I think, Ayush, it's time that we open the dais to our participants, to our educators, and understand from them, how what they would like to say about our program. So, Ayush, if we can, so I'll humbly request each and every one of you, if you can scan this QR code through your mobile. I think our team will also share the link of the feedback form through in the comments section, whether you are on YouTube or you are watching it through our website. We'll share the link with you. So please feel free to go ahead and fill out this form very, very quickly. We are always eager to hear from you. And also feel free to share any doubts or queries you have about any program, any product. I saw a lot of queries, Pankaj, about the lab. Like, people are very, very excited about this learning lab that we have set up. So, and then we'll be getting some more questions as well. So Ayush, if we can take up the doubts and queries, maybe you can also share some details about this Google form.
Yeah, sure, Swapnil. So I think now it was really a good news for all the educators who are waiting to join us. So now, like, we have also shared the link of the form, and we want all the educators to fill this form right away without missing any of the chances to be part of our innovation team. So let me just also share you and tell you how exactly this form looks and what are the details you would require to fill in. So here you would be able to see, so here the most important part is, of course, the name. Once you have given and provided your name, you have to mention that how exactly you are to which I should say organization you are associated to. Are you associated to a school or a NGO, or you are somewhere into the business part, or an independent educator? We would also like you to please share the name of your institute organization. Please select your country, share with us your email ID and contact details. We would highly recommend you to share the WhatsApp number, so that, of course, we would be coming in contact with you to share you the details of all the things which we are coming, as well as the things which we have promised you in this journey. Yes, as I said, this is really very necessary that you fill in this form, because the resources which we have been talking about from the first day, which we want to share for you and for your students, would be shared through these details. So it's necessary that you fill in all the details completely and correctly. Now you can share your experience with the bootcamp. Now we have some more questions on your own interest, that how exactly would you like to be part with STEMpedia. So you can choose your options, okay, and of course let us know your feedback so that we can support you to be an ambassador, and of course can help you to empower the other students. Towards the end, if you have anything important you would like to share with us, you can feel free to put it forward in a part of anything else would you like to share with us. Also, if you have any questions, we are open for questions, although as I said, we still have 2 to 3 very important things to be discussed which we would be taking. But before that, we would give you 5 minutes time to, like, you can, if you want, you can come up with some of your doubts. Please submit your form so that we can move ahead and discuss about the resources which we wanted to share. And that resources, as I said, would be shared to you with this form which we have shared. So if you have any questions, please come up with the questions on the chat. Also, I would like to basically ask some of the questions which was asked by some of the educators previously related to this. So yeah, hello Swapnil, can you hear me?
Yes, Ayush, please.
The first and important question is how exactly this complete collaboration of educators with STEMpedia is going to help them to grow independently or with an association of their organization in the different region of the world. How exactly it is going to help them?
Yes, sure, Ayush. I think a very important point that Pankaj had highlighted, that a lot of the learning that we have got till now has been based on the curriculum that had been running or the coding platform that people had been using. Now, with this ecosystem where we are providing you with the software, the hardware, the curriculum, the learning management system, and also with a lot of hand-holding and teacher training and the supports provided by STEMpedia. With this entire ecosystem, what we are trying to ensure is that the educator do not feel alone in this new journey of learning coding, AI, and robotics. We want to be with every educator till the end. We want to support every educator till the end. So with this ecosystem, and if you are interested in the ecosystem, do feel free to contact us. Do feel free to share your interest with the feedback form. And with this ecosystem, what we'll try to ensure is that in your country, in your school, in your locality, in your activity center, we can establish a holistic environment for learning coding, AI, and robotics. So as Pankaj shared, this is very important that we do the learning through the robotics kits that are there, through the curriculum that is there, through the learning management solution that is there, which will be very essential, moving forward, as all the educators must have felt. Now is not the time to focus only on the book-based learning or the mugging up kind of learning that all of us had seen before that. Now it is time to get hands-on with all our learning. I think, Pankaj, if you have any more points to share.
Yes, and also one of the biggest way in which we are wanting to actually help all the people inside this ecosystem is how this ecosystem is being created. So product wise, we have been doing a lot of work, but if you see the type of collaborations that we are doing, we are working with ARTPARK, IC Bangalore, some premium institutions working in terms of curriculum development and affiliation as well. And then we are working with a lot of NGOs, and then there are channel partners who are helping us to get into the different countries and different regions as well. And then we have ambassadors and individual educators doing up doing the delivery of the things, and then we have the students. So all the people who are actually associated are coming from different background, and also they are able to share the experience into the single platform as well. So that is something which is which we are creating. We are creating an ecosystem which is not just about the product, but also about a community which have a different background to it, and which is also able to support each other in terms of growing growing the AI and making the students AI future ready as well. So it's an ecosystem of the different like people and different companies, NGOs, and also schools coming together and basically giving us a lot of feedback in terms of how we should improve our product, the ecosystem, the content, and all those things. So that is something which we are focusing on. And if people coming from all these different backgrounds participate in a very proactive manner, then I think getting to help each other is something which is going to be very frequent, and we are looking to do that as well.
Yeah. So thank you, Pankaj and Swapnil, for like clearing one doubt. And we have one more important question, that as there are many educators and organizations who are already into these education societies. So can we help them to upgrade with our own ecosystem, and how?
Yeah, so I think it's like if you already have a ecosystem or a kind of a products or even a computer lab, then you can upgrade it with the PictoBlocks and the hardware ecosystem and the different content as well. What we are actually also providing is a kind of a flexibility in this starting position, and also how you want to configure the whole ecosystem in your institution as well. So we are not very we won't be enforcing anything on you that you have to do something like this in order to call it as a STEMpedia affiliated program or those kind of things. We are very flexible. We want to be flexible with our all the ambassadors and the partners as well, so that whatever we are doing, you are actually comfortable in implementing as well. So that is something which we would be doing. So I would say this is something which goes case by case, and we are very happy to talk with you individually. The team is there to talk with you, do the visits if required, and even if you want to visit this lab in Bangalore, you can come to this lab as well, and we will be able to give you a tour of all the ecosystem that we have developed in a very more like in depth. So that is something which we would be able to help out with you as well. So flexibility is going to be there, and we want you to adapt, like our ecosystem to adapt to your environment, not the other way around.
Okay.
That's great. I think we have received actually one very interesting question, Pankaj, which is by a lot of educators, that a lot of educators work with kids, with underprivileged children, for which, sometimes, affording a lot of these things can become a trouble. So a very important question for us to address is, how can we support such organizations who work as a non-profit at times, or who provide this education to kids for free? So I think first maybe you can answer, and then maybe I can add some points.
Yeah. So actually we have been doing a lot of work in terms of impacting these underprivileged students as well. Like during the last year Codever, we have given a lot of scholarship to the students, and also a lot of free webinars, so that the students are able to upgrade themselves as well. And one of the biggest advantage of this whole ecosystem is the mobile, the PictoBlocks in mobile phone. If you would see, like we understand that there would be a lot of students who won't be having a very good IT infrastructure available for them to learn coding. but at least we are able to deliver to the students whose parent have a smartphone at their home, where the students can basically take up 1 hour like time from the parent and basically learn to do coding and those things as well. So getting it being implemented in smartphone was one of the biggest thing that we got working with PictoBlocks, and that is something which will be helping a lot of underprivileged students to basically work more. And the other thing is, like, we have been doing a lot of work with these NGOs, and we have been impacting a lot of students as well. So if you are looking to have some kind of collaboration with us, we would be able to help you out and able to get a customized solution for you if required as well, so that whatever level of students you are teaching, you are able to implement the AI and the coding and the robotics as with the students as well. So that is something which we can do.
Yes, I would just like to add one more point. I think one very essential part of STEMpedia's overall philosophy is the commitment to provide an impact to all sections of society. So we have worked with a lot of organizations who provide education to underprivileged kids. We also work with a lot of government, state governments in India. So we have worked with the government of Delhi. We have also worked with government of Goa, where we have provided free access to all of these things. You know, for you as well, we have provided this boot camp for free. So we are always happy to associate with all educators, all organizations who would like to provide an impact to the kids directly, you know, and in a manner which is at scale, which can help everyone in the society. So I would like to assure all the educators and all the organizations out there that, you know, STEMpedia's commitment is towards providing a better education, and that is the sole purpose why we are here, you know. So yeah, I think that's it. Now, Ayush, do we have any more doubts or queries?
No, not as of now, but of course, if still the educators are having any doubts, they can always come us to and talk to us on our handles, and of course, feel free to put it forward with us. So these are our handles. So where you can, of course, reach out to us to know more about the things which we are coming up and how would you like to be with us. Now, a very important part which I would like to take forward. And before that, I would again like to thank both the mentors who have joined us today. And of course, first it was that what are the developments which are going to come up and the complete ecosystem, how exactly we are thinking of upgrading the world's education with AI. And the second, of course, Mr. Swapnil mentioned about how exactly you can be part of this innovation journey. Now, some things, of course, which we promised you towards the first day of the bootcamp was the resource sharing. So I would like to talk about the resources which we are going to share for all of you. And it's really very important. Again, as I said, we have shared the form link again on your chat. So please do not forget to please share your request on the forms, because we would be sharing you all the teacher resources related to the two important courses which you have gone through, that is Introduction to Programming and Artificial Intelligence for Kids. Not only teacher resources, but also we are going to help your students to be part of this complete learning journey by making the small groups or a small classroom for all of you in our own learning management system. So I hope you would be very excited to start making the kids learn about all of these things using, of course, the teacher resources and providing all the resources for the students, of course, in the LMS. So please fill out the form which has been shared, which is going to help us to share you these resources. So I hope you might have received the link. Yeah, I can see now the link is on the chat. So please feel free, and it's really important that you take on now the first step towards teaching these new techs to the kids around you. Now, a most awaited part of the day is, of course, sharing of the batches and the certificate. So with the permission of my all mentors and Pankajji, I would now request him to please release the certificate and badges on the website for the teachers.
Hello. Yeah. So thank you, Ayush. And now we have all the certifications and a certificate and the badge live on the website as well. So you can, all the educators who have completed all the assignments and have completed the projects can now get the certificate and the badges downloaded from the website as well. So now I think Ayush would show how to basically get the certificate and the badges. And one of the other important part I want to share is if you still have some assignments to be submitted, you can submit the assignments in the coming time, and you can also have the badge being and the certificate being being created for you as well. So please make sure that you are able to do it very quickly. So we are releasing the certificates and the badges as per your completion of the projects. Over to you, Ayush.
Yeah. So thank you, Pankaj, for releasing the certificate for the educators and the batches. Now let's understand how exactly you are going to access them all in your own dashboard. Before I move forward, let me just answer a small and a very important question, that how to get the teacher resources. So teachers, I would again point out this a very important part, that do not forget to fill the feedback form which has been shared to you on the chat. You can see the link. With the details you are sharing, we are going to help you to, your details are going to help us to share the resources with you. So to accessing the resources, to being a part of the innovation journey of STEMpedia, to upgrading your surrounding, or I should say your society with the ecosystem, the only one way is the filling out the form. So now moving ahead towards the part of certificates and batches. So I know till the time you are very familiar with the website, that is ai.testempedia.com, as well as you can see the International Bootcamp. Now here you might have also started the courses. So let me just click on my courses. Once you're going to click on your courses, you would be able to find your first bootcamp, that is AI and coding bootcamp for educators. Till here, of course, we have seen the educators are coming and of course submitting their assignments. Now, there are few minimum steps to be taken care before you can download the certificate. The first and important part, you would be able to see the completion percentage, that is 100% complete. So make sure that in your dashboard, it is visible that you have 100% completed your course. And now how you can do that is, you have to make sure that you go through every session and submit your each activity. Once through going through every session, you would be able to see a small button at the end that tells you mark is complete. And this is a very important part. Once you click on mark is complete, you would be able to move to the next part. So once you will be reaching to the activity section, you have to submit your own all activities. As already discussed, activities are nothing but your videos, YouTube videos link, where you are trying to explain the concept, showcasing what you have made, and of course showcasing the working of your project. Once submitted, you would be able to see the tick mark on the right hand side of each lesson. Once all the lessons are completed, do not forget to go to the closing ceremony. Once you have reached to the closing ceremony part, you would be able to see the two parts, that is the STEMpedia coding AI resources. As I said, all these resources are going to be shared to you through the Google form. So please do not forget to fill this Google form. And towards the closing ceremony, once you have clicked it as completed, your all complete lessons will be marked 100% complete. Once you have done it, of course, at your own dashboard, you would be able to see the certificate and the badges. So now let's move to the part how exactly you are going to see the certificate. So here, once you have completed all the lessons, you would be finding your status of the course as complete on right-hand side. And also you would be able to see that you have earned a certificate. So you have to click on download certificate and the certificate would be downloaded. Now let's understand how exactly you can access your badges. For the badges, you have to click on my courses. Once you have clicked on my courses, you would be able to see badges option on the top. Let me mark that for you. So here you would be able to see badges. Once you have clicked on badges, you would be able to see the badge you have earned. So of course, you all have earned a badge that is the STEMpedia AI Educator badge. Now, it's very important to showcase your skills, what you have achieved on the social media. So let's understand how you can share your success stories in the social media handles. You can share your badges and certificates on the different social media handles like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. For as of now, let me just show you how you can do it on LinkedIn. Just click on the LinkedIn option. You can even add your badge to your own profile. So if you want to add it to your profile, please click on add profile, copy the credentials out of here and paste it. To share directly, you can click on share option, which is going to open up a new window. And here you can share your post. So right now I'm sharing my post. Now, a very important part, do not forget to tag STEMpedia and our other social media handles. And post it on your social media handles. So now that would be visible over your LinkedIn profile. I hope you all can view this. So you can, of course, share your complete badges on the social media, share your certificates, and do not forget to add STEMpedia. Do not forget to tag STEMpedia and the PictoBlocks on your social media handles. I hope these things are very clear. Still, if you have any doubts, you can let us know. Of course, we are going to support you throughout the journey. Also, till the time you are getting comfortable as well as you are searching your certificates in your dashboard, let me stop my share and take some of the doubts. So please feel free to put it forward on the chat. We are open for all of your doubts. Also, as you are still a part of, I should say, the Telegram group, okay, so that's really important that you can always feel free to put forward all your doubts and queries there also, so that we can support you. And a very important part, that the journey has not been ended yet. Of course, you have completed the bootcamp level 1. Of course, we want you all, still if you have not enrolled for the robotics and artificial intelligence bootcamp level 2, so please enroll to this bootcamp. Although there is a high, there might be a chance that your kids might not be getting received by the starting of the boot camp, but as I said, that this complete LMS is going to with you for next coming 2 years. So of course, you can start learning your learning journey by enrolling to this boot camp. If you already have the kids at your institution, at your school of the Quirky Kids, if you already have, so please send us an email on education@thestempedia.com, so that of course we can share you the credentials for this coming boot camp. So I hope that things are very clear and you have got a good idea that how exactly you can access the certificates, share it on social media. So we are waiting to see some of the sharings by all of you. And it's really necessary, as I said, that you do not forget to tag STEMpedia, because we are also going to share your achievements through our own social media handles. So that makes our end of today's closing ceremony. And I think you will be sharing your details in the Google form, which has been shared to all of you. It's really important that we get the details, so that as soon as we get the details, we would be able to share you the resources, and we can start working to empower you more, becoming an ambassadors of artificial intelligence in your own society. So with this, I would like to now close up for the today's session. Okay, but still, as I said, the journey has not been ended. We are going to come up with the Educators Bootcamp Level 2 from tomorrow, the same time, 4 p.m. IST. So still, if you have not enrolled, enroll it now. If you already have the kids, or you have any of the problem related to the access of the second level boot camp, please feel free to put it forward on education@thestempedia.com. So looking forward for again an amazing journey starting from tomorrow for an AI and robotics educators bootcamp level 2. So that was all for the day. If you have any doubts, please feel free to put it forward on the chat. We are still open to take the doubt. So I would also request to all the mentors and the educators to please switch on their cameras. So this was our today's panel. So I think you definitely have liked the things have been shared by Mr. Pankaj, who is the CTO of STEMpedia, the things shared by Mr. Swapnil, who is a business development head, and of course, an amazing educators, Neetu ma'am, Ravinder sir, and others who joined us today. So thanks everyone for joining us today in this closing ceremony. Looking forward for a wonderful journey starting from tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Tina. Tina, yeah, you're on mute.
Yeah, thank you, Ayush. Once again, I would like to thank Pankaj sir, Swapnil sir, to be a part of this closing ceremony. In this moment, I would like to thank our partners who have made such a great effort in bringing all the educators. On behalf of entire STEMpedia family, I would like to thank you for making this program a success. Now, I would like to thank all our educators all around the world for joining and making this International Bootcamp program Level 1 a huge success. We want all of you to be in our next level also, that is going to start tomorrow. We all the educators, kindly share your badges, certificates on the social media with the tagline @STEMpedia and hashtag the STEMpedia and AI with pictoblogs. Now it's time to wrap up. Once again, thank you all for joining. See you tomorrow in our level 2. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.